like to introduce you to someone. This is Ashley Kozlowski. She is the outreach coordinator with the Assateague Island Alliance. Ashley, thank you so much for talking to us this afternoon.
Thank you very much. I'm delighted to be here.
Now, what we're talking about is a couple of interns to help manage visitor interactions. Is that right?
That's right. It's a really exciting program, and it's funded completely from donations from the public and the community. And the point is just to have more people, more boots on the ground to be able to engage with visitors this year, as Assateague Island parks are both seeing visitation through the roof with the pandemic. And a lot of people are coming to Assateague that have never been here before. So, and with the visitor center being closed, it was really a great opportunity to get get the message out, educate the public about how to behave around the Assateague horses.
Do you think it's just a fascination that somebody has with being so close to the ponies that causes them to want to try to interact with them?
Oh, that's a very good question, Jimmy. I think that as humans, we have had a connection with horses throughout history for centuries. People have a connection to them in a domestic way. And I think that people, they want to be a horse whisperer. They believe that the horses are trying to connect with them on maybe a spiritual or an emotional level. So there's a lot of facets to why people want to connect to the horses. And let's be honest, that's why people come to Assateague, is to see the wild horses. So there's a lot of different levels that we're trying to educate people on, as these horses are wild and they are free roaming population from the Ocean City Inlet all the way down to the Maryland state line. So they are in campgrounds, they are on the beach, which is what people love about seeing them. So we want to preserve that, keep them wild, maintain their wild behaviors, proper food storage, and keep maintaining their physical distancing.
Yeah, there you go. So it's not that you don't want locals or out-of-towners to come see them, but there are certain rules, right?
That's right. It is illegal to approach, touch, or feed wildlife, including horses. So just like you wouldn't go pet a raccoon, we don't want you to pet a horse. There's also guidelines to stay at least 40 feet away from the horses, and that's maintaining a distance. So if you see horses approaching, you are to move your body away from the horses. We have a funny saying that they can't read signs, but we can. So we want to maintain that distance, and that's really the easiest way to avoid having a negative interaction. And also proper food storage is crucial. We really need to keep our food in zippered containers or coolers with a strap, or even better, locked in your car, because many of the horses have become habituated to humans and they see them as a food source.
What's wrong with that? What's wrong with them getting into our food?
There's a lot of things that are wrong. First of all, their diet consists of naturally salt marsh grass. So they're not like a domestic horse where they can have carrots and hay and apples as treats. The enzymes in their stomach have evolved to break down low nutrient, high fiber foods. So when they eat things like apples and carrots, even that can make them sick. And then you throw in, Doritos and Pringles and granola bars and sandwiches, and they eat the packaging, that can cause them to colic. It has even resulted in death a few years ago when a horse ingested pet food, dog food. So
that's right. I remember that.
So it makes the horses sick. It can result in death. And then also when they become around a source of food, they believe that it is then theirs, and they can become very protective of it and almost territorial, where they can become aggressive in the presence of food. Okay,
so now you have a couple of interns to help with the interactions. I understand it was made possible through donations.
Yes. This year, due to the COVID crisis, with the national park being closed for so long, it really impacted their revenue. So they weren't able to hire the staff that they would need. And so we really felt that the horse internships were vital to keep humans and the horses safe. So we just put out a Facebook post and we said, hey, Assateague Island National Seashore needs your help. We want to raise $3,100 to hire 2 interns to work for 12 weeks. So they don't really get paid very much. They're really just volunteers, not just volunteers, but they're really giving of themselves. And we were able to raise over $7,000 in 2 days.
That's awesome.
So it was really an outpouring from the community. It really showed the support that the community believes in this program, and they want to protect the horses. They want to get the word out.
Ashley Kozlowski, Outreach Coordinator with the Assateague Island Alliance. I think my most favorite thing in the whole wide world is your sign behind you. Let's keep them wild. Ashley, thank you. Have a wonderful afternoon. Stick around. Delmarva Life. We'll be right back.